everyone. The server is still not open as I speak. We're still trying to get things figured out. Of course, this is MSN for the Napra Cup series, for the Napa Break series. Sorry. King is not here, and I guess I was put in charge to do the stream for Motorsports Network. I guess you can say the first non-Nova race I have to do, and hopefully King should be back by tomorrow for the Napa Cup series, where you can find on Napra Media Network. We'll get things started shortly. Again, we do apologize for the wait here. This is Titan's left from MSN. So in the meantime, we do have some music playing around. It's been going on for like a few minutes now. But let me tell you what's gonna come on for tomorrow at 6:45 p.m. EST. It's the other Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's the 8th race in its 10th season for the Napra Cup Series. There's 200 laps. 50 is stage 1, 100 is stage 2, then I believe 150 is stage 3. It's then pretty much just that. That's pretty much all I know. That is pretty much for tomorrow at Charlotte. And then right after that, we're going to Ohio Speedway for the Mountain Dew 400 on June 14th, which is pretty much next week, as far as I know. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up and let the music keep going. We'll be back in a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway on MSN today. I am Mirage, joined by Toddy in the booth for what will be our Napra Break Series race on the weekend of the Coca-Cola 600. We're going to head straight into it here with our picks for tonight. So we do not have any main lead executives here today. We only have me and obviously your broadcasting host today, Toddy. So I'm going to start out with you, Toddy. Who do you think is going to have a shot at winning this race?
Well, my picks are at the 14 here, since he was pretty much one of the faster guys in qualifying, and I pretty much have high hopes for him. That's all I have.
Okay, well, that's... yeah. Yeah, the 14, he's definitely been very fast all around, you know. He's definitely someone to look out for. I mean, he's only a rookie. He has 2 wins already. He got one at Atlanta and then at Phoenix, but Noah can definitely be a formidable threat here in the Napa Break Series, but in my opinion, I'm going to go just a little bit more down. I'm going to head to the 66 of Russell. I mean, obviously, he's a good pick. Only 1 win here, and it's was last season at Elwood. So, you know, he's always looking to pick up that second win on the career, and he's just overall a great driver anyways, consistent podiums and, you know, consistent good finishes. He's just looking to finish that off, but obviously I got to go with one of my BTM guys. I mean, Bands is right there, especially. Incredible scheme from him, and I'm expecting a good performance from him as well. That 5 iRacing car, I'm expecting to do pretty well, but let's waste no time and head directly in to our pre-race ceremony. So when you can, please remove your hats and please rise for the American National Anthem. What an incredible sight to see are those planes flying over us on the weekend of the Coca-Cola 600. The feeder race here in the Napa Break Series ready to get underway, but first, we'll take the command to start the engines. The most famous words in motorsports done by our own Frosty. Up here, a D1 driver of the 99 for Blaze Technology Motorsports. Take it away.
Okay. I'm gonna pretend like you got the team right, but anyway. Drivers! Start your engines!
Well done.
Engines are fired here at Charlotte, and we are about to get underway. So, pace car when you're ready. 2 lap spacing.
Did that shit not pick up?
It did. Engines are fired and we are rolling here at Charlotte Motor Speedway here for a great 120 laps around this beautiful racetrack, one of the classics in the NAPA Cup Series and in NASCAR. So today we are definitely going to be looking for a lot of fun around this intermediate, and you know, we've seen a lot of good racing already, and this is definitely not going to be an exception. If we got some incredible drivers here, rookies, veteran drivers, I mean, whatever you like to call. I mean, some of these rookies incredibly good, and also some of these veterans, some of the best drivers in row racing, and some of the newest and most talented new drivers to see just now. And this will definitely be an interesting one. Obviously, we have some returning drivers. I mean, we have Litman Nick starting in P3, the 31, and he just won last year's championship. But speaking of Nick, let's get over our starting lineup here. So, starting on the front row, we have the Late Night Racing Chevy of Noah, followed by Mace, two pretty good qualifying sessions for them. Nick and Bands make up row 2, followed by Hernan and Russell. Sierra and Luke make up P7 and P8. Cosmo in the 98, and then in P10 is Blaze in the 40. Worson, Michigan, Brian Monster Slam making his first ever start in the Nappa Break Series, Henry, and then Deer. But that's enough as some come in to serve their drive-thrus. Let's get ready to shake, bake, and rumble at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the longest weekend in the Nappa Break Series. Already a great start from some of these drivers. We're 3 wide behind him. And oh my goodness, we were 4 wide there. That was the 20, the 52 as well. Oh no, the 42 gets put into the wall. Off the bumper of the 10 of Luke. Cosmo's just barely able to avoid him. They're going to finally get on bumper locked, but there they go now as they come through to turn 3. A little bit of E-lag there, maybe playing into some of the things that these drivers have to think about all night tonight as we come into lap 2. Noah's still leading, and that is a great start for the 5 of Bands, but it was an even better start for the 51 as well of Hernan. Found himself all the way in P2 already, and now he's chasing down the coattails of that 14. And Hernan and Noah, 2 people with 2 wins in this new season of the Cup Series, and here comes Hernan diving down the inside of that 14. Oh no! Around goes the 51 of Hernan off the bumper of the 14. Oh, and he's gonna get revenge. Around goes the 28. Sierra on the front stretch, and he collects that 8 car. Oh no! That's Russell. And around goes the 51. And that is absolutely everyone, and the caution is out.
My God.
Oh my goodness.
Quick turn to
a huge wreck immediately to start this race.
Oh
God. And that was a big one there. Now already, and now the race back. Just a huge wreck all around. Yeah, already, and that's the 18, first one behind the pace car. Yeah, and definitely looking to see if we can get things on the way sooner or later.
The pits are going to be open this time. Mace is going to be staying out here, and I believe Blaze and Litman Nick while the rest hits. Now, the best thing that you want to get from these pit stops is a good entry, pit speed is 70, 75. You also need a good round by hitting Bands.
Yeah, that 98, I believe he was just barely on the line when he got that penalty. But 3 people stayed out under the caution. That's the 18 of Mace the 40 of Blazer and the 31 of Nick as well.
They're going to come around one more time. So, oh yeah, here we go. They're going to pit again. Surprisingly, Nick, who stayed out the first time, is going to come in to pit. Someone like Michigan and Noah. And Hernan and Russell, too. Oh, Michigan really went over the line. I believe he backed up. It was a bit hard to tell. Noah and Nick were in the back. But the casino is this. You don't know who time you are taking. But it looks like they all took Ford. And it looks like Noah is going to beat all of them off the pit road. But Nick coming in second, Dan's third. Michigan coming in really fast for fourth. Then Herndon and Kirby. Top five. And like that, pits are closed. Now we have to wait for them. Get back up to speed and get back up to the pack. But for now, your top five is Mace, Blaze, Brian, and Deer. And Worsen. I don't know if it's just me, but everything does seem a bit slow today. That might be either fewer locked servers or...
Yeah, well, Charlotte's a pretty laggy track sometimes, you know. Stuff like this sometimes kind of happens, and you're going to have to take that into account, especially, you know, coming into pit road as well. You don't want to accidentally speed because of the lag, stuff like that.
Yeah, lags are bound to happen at tracks, like stuff like this. They're just bound to be expected. By all means, it should be Britain's time by now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. And they're going to be doubled up in positions. One might take high, one might take low. And one of them could hit the cone.
Yeah. I actually don't see the cone today.
Oh, that's strange.
Interesting.
Mason Blaze will take the bottom, and Brian and Deer are at top.
Basically tailgating that pace car. These restarts are definitely going to be crucial to try and get right here at Charlotte. Lap 7 after the early caution.
Right. Coming into the Ohio, it's the result of your green. Back out in the air here at Charlotte.
Mace with a good jump, followed by the 40 of Blaze, and here comes a good push from the 4 of Deer, only one-time Napa Break Series winner and a long-timer of this league, but they're 3 wide behind him, just as I was saying. Deer right in the middle of that.
Yeah, 3 wide is a situation you don't want to be, but look at Brian in the 20. Trying to make a move on Mace. Oh, and there's 3 wide up there, too.
Yeah. Already, oh no, that was the 31 of Nick, I believe, kind of just got pushed into the infield.
No, there's no caution yet, I don't think. It's pretty much just a long line down here in the back stretch. That's unless it's Deer trying to move to the bottom of the wheel. 3 wide, Deer stuck in the middle once again.
And behind him also 3 wide, oh no! Around goes the 31 of Nick, and the 66 was also caught up in that as well.
Yeah, they all saved it, no caution.
Oh, and Nick, the 98, just bouncing off walls there as he was forced into the right in the middle of 3 wide.
Yeah, and Russell was right there too. I mean, he kept on getting put up. See, they're 3 wide. They're 2 wide up there.
Mostly spread out, it's just in this back area. Oh my goodness, a lot of contact there between the leader and the 4 of Deer. Mason Deer now fighting for P1, but that might turn into a fight for P2 for the 18. Oh, a little bit of contact with the wall there, the 18.
Brian trying to help Sierra on the inside. Back at 3 wide. Sierra might have a good run here. Oh no, they're still keeping the 2 wide. Deer's still in the lead.
Yeah, here comes the 20. Oh my goodness, very close.
Way too close into the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're 3 wide for the lead.
4 wide.
Deer all the way up to the top. Sierra in the middle.
That was very, very close.
It's pretty much a melee for the lead. They're 3 wide once again. Brian on the bottom. Sierra stuck in the middle. Mace up on top. Michigan trying to make a move. Wow.
Bit of contact
4 wide.
4 wide.
We got 4 wide at Charlotte. Oh, and there. Oh, wow. Noah went up against the wall. Oh, wow. He's going to put the 40 right up the wall. With Deer still leading, we are now 22 laps left in the stage 1. As Michigan just makes contact with Noah. He's falling back. Nick. Deer now still getting moved in the lead.
Started all the way in the back.
Oh, and Sierra making a move on the bottom.
Oh my goodness.
I guess that's not enough. If Deer's still in the lead, we're now 21 laps to go in the stage. They're pretty much 3-2 wide up here. Oh, and there they go! Hernan got stuck up. He goes around. They all save it. Oh, wow. The 98 and 5, 51 nearly got stuck up together. They are keeping it safe. No caution. Oh, and Letman Nick goes all the way to the grass for a monster slam. They're able to hang it on. Oh, he nearly gets put down once again by Hernan. Oh, and Sierra and Deer side by side, coming into the backstretch. Basically trading paint with each other. They got to get a good run out of 3 and 4, and Sierra's gonna take it. While Deer is lone on the high side. Sierra will try to take the lead back, or not. It's a Deer. They're pretty much 2 wide. Battle of eons for first. While Racing Noah is just waiting in the shadow. Sierra taking the lead back.
Already a pretty good battle for P1 here. Lap 17 on stage 1.
Oh, Deer. I think Deer's having some issues. I think he braked way too much. That's going to give Noah a chance to pounce on the second here.
Noah trying to find a way down the inside. Here comes the 14 and Noah. He made the move on the 4. Now trying to
nearly going into him. Now it's pretty much an all-out. Sorry if I'm cutting you off. Now it's an all-out battle for first here.
And now they were 3 wide behind him. Actually, they are 3 wide, and the caution is out. What happened here? So now the caution is out. And there's the race back completed.
Oh. It must have been...
The caution is out, and we are waiting on word why.
I think it involved Russell and Brian. Oh, and red flag's out.
Oh, and a red flag.
Yeah, I think it involved Brian and Russell, since they were both really slow in the backstretch. Both of them probably got caught up in the wreck that we didn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not gonna be rude about this, since I am a brake series driver myself. I don't think they know that red means stop. I don't think they know. Nope, let's start now. Caution's back out now. Pits are going to be open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks like the whole field is going to take it in.
Oh, yeah. Entire field's going to take it in.
Ooh. Sierra and Worsen, they're the only two people that stays out. And Russell.
Yeah, and, you know, this is definitely something that we may see, you know, also the lag even on the caution there that we saw. And, oh, and yeah, there's a team communications from Blaze, and that's for late night racing. And, yeah, the insaneness of this lag that we can see is just insane. It's, I mean, the lag, especially at tracks like Charlotte. Tracks like Charlotte is one thing that you need to get right, and you know, these drivers, if they're encountering so much lag, then, you know, sometimes it's impossible to get it right. Oh no, the 98 at Cosmo just got turned around on the back straightaway. And there's no, we're calling to end the stream.
Yeah, I think it's because my thing's a bit too loud. I'll try to fix it as this caution goes. They're gonna pit one more time. 1098 and oh my gosh, Deere is EOL. They missed the blue line, fortunately. Now, I think most of the field is staying out, while only a little bit of them are coming in. Next, Vans, Hernan, Sierra, Luke, and I think that's Brian back there. Henry's coming into pits too.
Yeah.
We're all getting out there now. Vans is gonna beat Sierra out of pit road. Pits are closed. Gonna be, at least by the time you pass around, 13 laps below the stage. And Dave might get interesting here. Worsen and Kirby are in the front row. Now, we know Worsen is technically driving Russell's car here since he's doing that. I guess it's all on late night racing. But I don't disagree. And then you have Noah and Lemon Nick. Lemon Nick, I don't think we've seen Lemon for a few races. Don't you think before?
Yeah, I mean, Nick hasn't really been the most active, but he has been signed back over to that 31 car, and, you know, obviously he wants to put on as much of a show as he can. Obviously any driver would want to do that, but I haven't seen much out of Nick recently, but looking to see what he can do tonight.
Yeah, and they're already getting doubled up here. Pretty much Bear Motorsports versus Late Night Racing, as Russell and Worsen are taking control. His car is now pulling back into the Ohio Edison restart zone. We're now green. It's back out in the air here. 13 to go. Noah and Michigan goes into the grass. Worsen is trying to hold off. Oh wow, they're crashing in the back. They're wrecking in the back. 50, that's the 53 of Monster Slam. He gets it saved. I think the first was crashing around. It's hard to tell.
Very big altercation there, and as well there was some contact between the 93 and the 98 as well. That's Henry Chanzel making his first ever start, and the 98 too of Cosmo.
Worsley is pretty much holding off both Russell and Noah here for the lead. I think it's just some team strategy or something between Eleanor and DMS. They're both throwing off Lippman. Lippman trying to make a move. Russell goes up into the wall. 31 of Lippman on the bottom. Nearly made it. Nearly making it 3 wide. Trying to find a way to go to get past these Eleanor guys.
Already, yeah, almost 3 wide. They are 3 wide, actually.
He nearly gapped the middle. It might make the move on the bottom, but I don't know if it's going to work. He's going to, I guess, push Noah here, but knowing him, he'll probably make the move all the way down to the bottom. Get up there. That did not work.
Oh, the 42 just wall riding all around. Tries to push around the outside of the 31 and the 14. He's made that stick, but a tad bit illegally, maybe. 42 of Worsen in not had the best season overall, but he did have some pretty good finishing results on the races that he did participate in. Only his 3rd ever start in the Nappa Break Series.
Right. Nope. Racing Noah still holding off the lead. We nearly had some guys, but I think he had these guys.
Yeah, it was a couple.
Russell, now this is going to be well, Hernan right there. JRM's on Hernan trying to make a move too. Think he's bumping Noah out of the way, but it did not work.
Yeah. Oh, no, 51, cutting it very close to that 66 indeed, but they're 3 wide behind him. Oh my goodness. Incredibly risky move.
Oh, and there goes
around
Hernan.
because of
There goes
51.
Noah. 2 cars around in front of the field. That's going to give Mace the lead. They're 4 wide now.
Now they're all racking up on that top side. The 51, oh my goodness, hits the wall very, very hard. That 14 still backwards as they come into turn 1. And still wrecking.
McQueen here, and he gets it back around safe. Surprisingly, the caution wasn't called. He saved it. But now Mace is in the lead. Same strategy. And Deere and Worsen back in the picture. Deere is on the bottom along with Worsen. Deere's going to get the lead back.
Now, the 14 just fighting for scraps of what he can outside the top 10 after having that kind of wreck. And, you know, definitely not something you want to see from someone who's run so well in the break series. And, oh, wow, the 52 and the 42 actually came together. They were into the inside wall for a second there, but that was Michigan and Worsen. Oh, and Worsen's getting even more trouble as they came into the front straight away.
Pretty much okay for what comes through that line.
Yeah, most definitely, and the 52 with a warning now for that. 5 to go in stage 1, going to be 4 to go soon. Deere searching for his first stage win of this season. Obviously being a little bit dormant in the Napa Break Series. Only 1 win ever, and that was back in Season 6 at Atlanta.
Ooh, and look at Mace and Sierra, they're both getting their way up to Deere. Both might have a win here, actually. Oh, 3 wide! 3 wide for coming up to the lead! And Sierra somehow escapes it. Oh, and Lippman! Three cars in the crash. Please come back up safely. We're good. But now, Lippman and Sierra are 2 wide. 3 wide now with Mace. Back
Already some problems with lag for a lot of these drivers. Looking to see how they can fight it, but that 4 of Deere trying to run away with it, but that 28 is directly on his tail. Searching for a stage win and some extra points there.
Just called it Deer trying to hold off Sierra as he can.
28 would be his first stage win in this season. We're going to see if he can pull it off with 2 to go in stage 1.
Yeah, Sierra just riding on Deer's bumper. Oh, I think he has to run on the bottom. Guess not.
A little bit of a run, but not much.
Can Deer hold off Sierra as he makes the move for the high side? Remember Brian, they're too wide now. Sierra trying to get the run as he can. He has help from Brian. And look at him. Sierra trying to make him to the bottom. Deer blocks him. He blocks him all the way down to the apron. And Sierra now up into the lead. Pushes Deer up into the wall. Look at Brian making a move. Blaze right there too. They're pretty much 3 wide for it. Brian goes around, slams into the inside wall. It's pretty much a photo finish here. And it's Deer. Deer got the stage.
Deer gets the stage and his first stage win this season by
God.
4 of a second on Sierra.
Yeah, that stage finish was absolutely wild. Brian getting turned into the pit wall. Just straight into it.
Oh, and the red flag is out again, second time tonight. The results for stage 1, Deer wins by 0.04 of a second. Sierra to Noah, Blaze, and Russell, but the red flag is out. Now, before we can even get back to the line, Deer taking that first pit stop. Started in last, so unlikely he would find himself at the front of the field, but he's made his work there. Noah now into his last pit stop. Already going? Oh, Russell almost got turned around. Couple more people coming to pit road. Michigan, Worsen, just a few others. 28 is Sierra, 51. And Nick also made a second pit stop there. Anyways, doubled up now. Ready to go green next time round. be Noah, first one behind the pace car, followed by Deer, then Russell, then Blaze, Mace, Luke, and the 53. But looking to see what they can do here. Weaponize this restart on stage 2.
I can't wait to see what you guys have in store for stage 2. That amazing, nearly photo finish there with Ryan crashing. You think we can get him on that?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I mean, Charlotte can definitely have things like that. But, you know.
I won't call it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no blowovers, but it could happen.
Anything can happen in Charlotte.
Exactly.
Anyways, pace car's in, going green this time to the Ohio Edison restart zone.
Back on the air. Stage 2 begins now. I don't think the top one did not get a good start. Nova has a good lead. Unless here, back into the picture. 3 wide, nearly 4.
They were 4 wide multiple occasions there, now 3 wide on multiple occasions throughout the pack. Lap 40, now coming off of that stage. But now here comes the 98, sending it down the inside. Still 3 wide multiple occasions. Oh my goodness, the 28 I believe that was. I believe it was a 28. Oh no.
Would have saved it.
28 almost wrecked into the pit wall there. Oh, and they're wrecking behind as well.
Things getting riled up here at Charlotte. Blaze, and I believe that's Deer battling it out side by side. Late Night Racing versus Turnpike Motorsports. Deer is going to keep the lead. Blaze are behind them. Russell might help the 40 out. Deer has Noah, but he has no help. They're 3 wide. Coming into turn 2. Into the backstretch. Blaze gets the lead as Vernon gets the lead for lap 41. And look at Russell in the 66 for Blaze. Oh, sorry, that's not Blaze. Grand Motorsports making a move for the bottom. He's going to fall back into 3rd. Deer keeps the lead. Three wide for the
98 trying to squeeze his way in there. Same with the 18. Russell on the bottom.
May trying to figure out where he can go. Being blocked off by all L&R cars. But he's somewhere in the top 8. Oh, and Russell goes on the apron. Smoothly. I was not yeah.
A little bit of smoke from the front tire of the 4 there as the 14 tries to push down the inside.
Yeah, pretty much an all-out melee. Here is still leading. And DMS too. Oh wow, Deer blocking Noah all the way to the apron. But he can't block that. Noah has an insane amount of block.
Push here coming from the 40, almost made it 3 wide, but now still 2. 40 and the 14 looking to pick something up here, both late night racing teammates. Oh wow, contact between Russell and the 18. Yeah, wow, Lots of teammate battling going on up here in the front.
I think they would go easy on each other in situations like this, but no, they all need to get them into regardless of who is getting it. And I believe against something like that last year. Here,
Will
another
not be
side.
hard. Oh no. It's a 98 at Cosmo. Wonder what happened to him. Might have been either just a problem with the car or something like that, but he's pulled it in, said no thank you, and he's just gone.
The pack is starting to catch up to Michigan, who I believe has a drive. Who I believe got a drive. Either way, the pack is catching up to him, and he is about to come on the
Yeah, it's Charlotte, not a very draft-based track, but it can happen. Here, if you lose the draft and you just don't have that overall speed to keep yourself up, then you can definitely lose a lot of time there.
finally a lead change after Deal just talking to himself. It's racing mode.
Yeah. Deer's led a lot of these laps now, coming to lap 51.
Look at one protected. Michigan is on the pace. They're not going to call it. They're not going to call it down. Deer and Lewis. Deer and Russell side by side. Mace right there now in the picture.
Yeah. Oh, 68 to go. As Noah slowly catching up to the 52 of Michigan. Not his first time leading this race, but been a little while since being overtaken by Deer directly at the start. Deer started P16, final person to get into the race off of pure pace, but now finding his way up into the front of the pack. Definitely a good way to start off some things here in the Napa Break Series.
Deer got surprisingly lucky. He was out at first, but then Noki got. But then Noki. What you saw was the line.
It's just broken. I need to check this kind of broken.
No, it was just hunting down Michigan.
Oh yeah, Michigan already a lap down. I believe he seeded a lap. I do not know if he came in for a green flag pit stop or if he had a drive-through, but stuff like that does happen.
I'm gonna guess if I pit stop because I did, because I probably couldn't pit. To a lot of fight.
Yeah, 52 of Michigan already 4 warnings, and now it makes it 6 on just this season.
Michigan ton of Ben. No one's gonna get on the high side. Yeah. He was probably praying for a
Oh, Oh, if he goes 2 laps down, he won't be able to get it, but Michigan makes 3 wide with the 66 and 52. Big advantage to Russell on that 66 car. He got a little bit of a block, but Michigan a tad bit notorious for being a bit cheeky when it comes to going a lap down, now 2 laps down. But yeah, now, fully. Michigan's all the way down, Noah takes the lead. Russell right behind him, that's his team owner. Smoke there coming from up front. Oh wow, I believe that was the 18 and the 40 coming together.
Oh, and Deere, he's getting shoved out by Michigan.
Oh wow.
And I believe that's Mason up in there. Ooh, and the person making contact with Deere too. Oh wow, Deere nearly cutting down on Michigan. We'll save it.
Now 4 and 52, likely gonna be fighting just a little bit, but now into the pits. I believe that's a 14, hand on the window.
Yeah, it's Noah. That's gonna give his team one of us the lead.
And Noah's also coming in. It's a short race for an endurance race, you know. Like the Coca-Cola 600 in real life, it's a lot of laps, so obviously we cut down on that, but it's a bit shorter just due to the fact that it's a secondary series as the Napra Brake Series, and also the fact that it's, you know, just overall just not something that you want to stick around for. I mean, normally sometimes Charlotte can bring great racing, but if it's not done well, and especially if some drivers, even if it's just a minority, have some loss of talent moments, especially in a long race like this, it can really mess up strategy. But I mean, yeah, it's a short version of the Coca-Cola 600. Obviously Coca-Cola 600 weekend, so we can't complain.
Knowing that these guys are basically keyboard warriors, or not actual drivers, they will not last that long for the actual 600. Well, all I know is that Herman was speeding in a pit road. I think he was fine on it. And never mind, as soon as I say that, he gets a drive
not fine on it.
To the blue line. Commentator's person is insane. Maybe give him some more pit stops now. Here is the other. Ooh, Henry's number 2, but I think yours is number 1. And yeah, Herman beating gets into the garbage. Getting some more pitters now. Hard to go. Brian's going to fix. Now, I believe that's Michigan picking again. This. Once 2 to go hits will be closed. And Grubber and Hempstead can whoever enters through it, when they say it's closed, then that is correct. You can go from the pit. Michigan's gonna block.
A lot of pit stop mishaps, likely due to the fact there's lag.
Oh wow, Deer's around in turn 1. Gets in and look at Nick, he saves it. Nick can make contact with Mace. The officials are going to review that. Still have to go now. He saves. Got the Nick in the pit. Ooh, we got 2 cars in the grass. That's Michigan and Mace. I believe. So that is a close. It also might just be half the cars.
I really don't know, but Monster Slam's about to run out of fuel.
Oh yeah, he might be coming in this time. No,
43 liters. No, he's staying out. He's going to try and push. And this is a very, very risky call, especially for someone like this Monster Slam in his first ever start.
Yeah, I mean, by all means, you have to pit. You don't want to ruin your first start by not pitting. You can see it's going on quickly.
Yeah, and he might DNF. Oh, he's trying to save fuel, but he might DNF. He's got to get back to the line.
Buddy. Yeah, there may be a chance he might have to pit now. It's not what you mean now or never. I would just do it now. And he's not.
5 liters of fuel left. He gets to the green-white checkered. He wins the stage, but will not finish the race. The 53 of Monster Slam is out.
Yeah,
in my opinion, that is an absolutely terrible call.
Yeah, I mean, I can say this myself. I do know at one point last season, me and someone else did run out of fuel. That's the point where I now learned how to actually, either fuel save or just do my timing correctly. But Monster Slam has not done that, and
clearly not done that.
Yeah. So he'll be going home, back to wherever state, or I guess country he came from, and we'll see him next weekend. Probably.
Even if.
Speedway? Phoenix? Pit stops are now underway.
Definitely not the best call.
Worson's out of his box already. So is Russell. Insane. Wow. Worson wins the power pit road. Pit stops are open one more time. Rest of the field stays out. Sierra, Michigan, Lemonade Bands, Brian, and Blue Card. And so is Deer. And road. It's going to be going to Sierra. Dominican second, Michigan third, fourth advance. That's Brian and Luke. Sixth. And Deer is last. Seventh.
Lap 73 now. These laps go by pretty quickly at Charlotte, even though it is an intermediate. It's a pretty fast track.
Both late night racing cars are side by side. Ace. And Nick. That is Brian and Blaze.
Nice. Green flag now for stage 3, final stage, the Napra Break Series.
How much is
We're still pacing. Are we still pacing?
Oh.
No, we're not still pacing, it's just the lag.
Wow.
The caution is out again. And here comes the pace car. They've all overtaken the pace car already. I don't even know what's happening now, because I can barely see them moving.
They're just going this level. Yeah, thank you
They're
to
really
whoever.
going.
Thanks to whoever thought that it was a stream. Thank you. I was a bit concerned, but yeah.
Goodness. I don't know what in the world is happening now, but green flag racing, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Yep,
They're back on
it
the
is.
breeze. Final stage on the way.
Finally, there we go. Now up to speed.
Worsen, pulling the lead off. The Blaze. Mesa coming in. Also trying to protect. Worsen's in the lead.
45 to go on the final stage.
And Mirage, personally, as much as I like the comment, don't you think I guess the viewers or fans deserve a chance to actually hear these guys?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Alright, well, maybe in a little bit then, but it'll. Oh my goodness. Big contact between the 18 and the 66. That's some teammates.
Yeah, they're making
Yeah.
a lot of contact over.
Doing well. Some very good racing. Oh my goodness. 3 wide, multiple occasions, almost 4 wide with the 31 in the middle. Russell also trying to make something work in the middle, but he's just got a warning. Oh, was that the 52 of Michigan? Was just kind of sliding in the background.
Here gets him off with lap 78. They're just going it out for everyone. Who knows? They might give me a run. Anyway. Wait, hey, he's trying to... Oh wow, it's raining hard. Blaze trying to get a run off of Wilson. He could either protect or move up high.
Yeah, Wilson and Blaze trying to fight here. Some two late night racing teammates.
Trying to keep things easy. We've only got 40 laps to go. And coincidentally, that lap number is also the car in second. Wilson nearly puts himself. Mace trying to make a move down to the bottom. Side by side with Mace. Sorry, Blaze. Wilson keeping the lead. Well, also, look who's in the picture. Look at Nick. In third right now. Fourth, nearly fifth. Trying to pass Blaze here in the turn 1 and 2. As Brian just hits the wall. Worsted comes down out with Mace. Blaze backs off. Mace and Whitman side by side. What can Whitman do? And he's going to bump Mace out the way. I think he bumped into Worsen too. You might see Lipnick get the lead here. Watch the 18. Into the backstretch. Worsen still wall tapping a little bit. Oh, and Lipnick, he goes around into turn 3. And he gets there. And he gets it around.
Almost collected that 28 car as well. Almost the 10. They came in a 4.
Seems a little bit too early to be doing moves like that. I mean, it's only 37 to go here. Not big for it. Not the big line. He was doing whatever's necessary. Orson pretty much has a lead all to himself, but Mace is really hot. You can see the gap. 54 seconds back. 3 wide. The third, fourth, and fifth. Here they're stuck in the middle. Please trying to make a move on the high side. Ben's making a move on the bottom. Haven't heard his name all day. Number 5 of Ben's trying to get up there with Mace and Worsen. And Sierra gets moved up. But look at Luke. Haven't heard his name all day either. He's side by side with Benz, and Sierra makes contact with Luke and Benz. Sierra goes up into the wall.
Almost 3 wide on a couple occasions throughout here. 40 tries to move down to the inside of Luke. These 2 BTM guys likely going to have to use the power of teamwork here just for a little bit. As the full pack is mostly spread out now.
Lipnick and Blaze, they go way off on the apron. Together now. I'm going to be honest. Ooh, Mace. Look at Mace. We might get about first here. Mace and Worsen. And the 40 is someone out of 4 for lap 87. Now lap 88.
Alright, well, that's very spread out throughout the most of the pack. They'll take a break from the action. We'll take the TV break with it. Lap 89, 32 laps to go. Let's go to our car and crank it up.
that was your Crank It Up, presented by Storm Command. Command the Storm! As Mace and Worsen are side by side, actually Worsen just fell off. He's going to take the lead. Sierra making a move down to the bottom, or not, and Mace is actually going to hit.
The green flag pit stop will definitely start soon. It's the 42 of Worsen running low on fuel, as well likely as the 28. I mean, most of these guys made the pit stop on that caution, and definitely going to have to start pulling it in soon. Worsen only 150 liters of fuel left. Pitting will be the 5 of Bands as well, 183. But Noah right behind them. It just came in. Bands comes into pit road. Russell only 110 left. Blaze and Luke and also Michigan running a tad bit low on fuel. Basically everyone who has stayed out is running a bit low on fuel, especially the 28 of Sierra. I'd say within probably the next 2 to 3 laps we'd see these guys come in. I mean, they have to if they don't want to run out of fuel.
Yeah. Actually, you can look at Sierra now. He's pretty much running on fumes. Dropping gas.
Basically, hand out the window for the 4 of Deer. 110 liters of fuel left in there. Sierra trying to stay out as much as possible, but does come into the pits. No indication, but in he comes. Just barely able to make it back now. Worsen, the only one left out. Very, very close on fuel. He'll be cutting it close here when he comes into his pit stall, actually, because he has to pit this time.
Yeah, you don't want to stay out there. I know it's.
I mean, we saw that happen already. And there he is coming into pit road. 20 liters of fuel when he crossed the line into pit road, and it's a very, very risky call, but he's able to make it stick. Michigan now, only person to not pit. And out the window, only 40 liters of fuel left in that car.
Got some other guys pitting here too.
That's the 14, I believe. Yeah, it was. I thought he pitted earlier, but alright then.
It's also going to be kind of a thing continue by this point. Michigan pretty much just zoomed right past. I think Michigan got all that and just got past our goals. Worse than people having a lot of food now. But unlucky, if the caution comes out.
17 to go. Noah now lap down. So having to come in, I believe he came in twice.
Worsen and Mace is getting bigger. 1.38 seconds. Oh, and Lemon Nick!
31's
We got Lemon Nick
behind him.
stuck up against the wall, but Brian. It's only two cars. They're trying to drop each other, and now they have no caution in the cars yet, but penalties will be arrived. I must tell Lemon Nick is not happy with Brian.
Check. check the check the memes channel in Napra.
Oh wow, Michigan! I think Michigan's going off. I think he made contact with Blaze, but they hung on to it and saved it.
$13 to go. Worsen is in a pretty good place right now. Mace also looking for his first ever career win in the NAPRA.
Something happened, but Shit Ben says that was the morning. Not having 10 to go. Oh, I forgot Ben was racing today. That's my bad. Mace is catching up to Worsen. 9 to go.
Again, come on.
And it's just, no matter how many times the ticker will be either updated or new, it will always have a mental breakdown. Besides the point, Mace and Worsen so battling out with each other, and Russell's up there 2 and 3rd. Maybe a chance that we could see him get his second year. The season out, since he only won just last season at Oakland, where that race wasn't free.
Yes.
Since it's
Luckily.
Charlotte, and this isn't streamed by Napra Media Network now, there could be a chance that Russell could get a second one here. I mean, just got to be correct. Actually, right in the middle.
Five to go. Pretty tight racing between Worsen and Mace, both looking for their first ever career win.
Russell going all the way to the bottom. Mace blocks.
Russell also looking for a second.
Where to go. Just getting passed by Gear. Worsen makes
Oh
contact
my
with Deere.
goodness, very close.
Deere goes
Around.
along with Worsen. Russell goes around as well. Deere gets collected.
A huge
Stone Main
crash.
Gets collected. Caution comes out.
The caution comes out, and
still
that
crashing.
the caution will be lengthened for a green-white checkered finish, I believe. We will go into overtime with this one. We wrecked with 4 laps to go, and the race back, I believe, it's going to be Worsen versus the 52 of Michigan. Michigan sending it down the inside, and Worsen will take the race back, but it's 3 to go. And overtime starts here on MSN. That was absolutely everyone. Just everyone got collected in that crash.
Pretty much driver, Russell, Worsen, so many guys got collected in that, and Sierra just got turned crazy. Like, man, that was typical break series. I should be talking because I am a break series driver too. If I was out there, I would have been like 5 laps down already, but that's about it. Pit should be open. Just turn around. And they will. After the field comes in, the other half stays out. There's Luke Lippman, Nick, Sierra, Blaze, Russell,
Mason Worsen both looking for their first ever win. Oh no! Oh no! Russell's run out of fuel in pit lane!
Oh, what? Yo, that actually sucks. We just saw him dead. What happened? I mean, genuinely. He took the wrong fuel. That's unfortunate.
Oh no. Oh wow.
That's been an issue for eons now. I mean, you have to cycle through your stuff just to actually pit. Pit's on one more time. Brian, only Brian Olympic takes it, but still, that is unfortunate for us. Now, Worsen has to fend for himself by all means necessary along with Noah. Both on our drivers. And Worsen as well. They could have. Okay. When against us race control. Yeah. Oh, everyone else is. I did not think that we're gonna go through this time. Never mind.
Both Blaze and Russell both caught up in that. Team owner and team driver, Late Night Racing Motorsports and Bear Motorsports, and that's so unfortunate. Russell searching for his second ever win. We're definitely going to have to come to him with an interview after that because that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, maybe choosing once again. And
Choosing now, lap 121. It's going to be overtime.
yeah, 2 laps to win. Or 2 laps to settle this. Should be a lot longer.
This could come down to the wire. now. First overtime attempt in the Napa Break Series, Coca-Cola 300. Here we go to the Ohio Edison restart zone, and we're green flag racing once again at Charlotte. We just gotta keep it green for one lap. Oh my goodness, they have a caution light graphic. I love this new ticker. But anyways. Oh my goodness, they're already 3 wide for P2 into the lead. Oh no, now goes a 52. He's gonna be able to save it off the bumper of the 14 of Noah. Mace trying to run away with this lead as we come to the white flag, 3 wide on multiple occasions. Here's it gonna be. The 18 will take the white flag, and the final lap sponsored by Come and Go. 1 to go, and the 18 will look for his first ever win. Come on, Mace. Oh no! Great work behind him. Crashing in the back. It's gonna be 2 more corners for this 14 to try and make something work here. Into the wall goes the 52 behind him. Here comes the 14 down the inside as they come into turn 4. Huge push from the 42. It's gonna be a drag race to the finish. And Mace, for the first time ever in the Napa Break Series, will win the Coca-Cola 300 at Charlotte. And what a win it was! Oh my goodness me!
What a call to Mirage, and what a finish for Mace. Goodness. You're congratulating him? That was just wow.
That was one of the best finishes we've seen in the NAPRA, probably on MSN, one of the best finishes you've broadcasted.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely incredible. First ever career win for the 18 car of Mace. Oh my goodness. Absolutely great. I was very angry due to that misclick on the ticker earlier, but now this has got me back into it. That's an incredible finish. That is what the NAPRA is all about. I was considering missing tomorrow, but no, I'm back into it. I'm back in the game, baby.
Yeah. And Mace is trying to do his burnouts, but Sierra is just congratulating.
Sierra is rudely interrupting his burnouts.
Oh. Russell's walking towards Sierra. Oh, never.
Oh my goodness! What in the?
What just? Where did he?
He hit 10,000 miles per hour.
What just happened? Is he? Genuinely, I looked away. He was gone. Where did this guy go?
Mace is gone! 1,100 miles per hour up into the stratosphere.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. What happened? What happened to Mace?
Either he just got kidnapped by Area 51 here, or he just got sent to space.
The US government took him as a test subject.
Oh my god.
But anyways.
He still set gravity.
Oh no!
I brought him, he still can fly.
Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. But,
That is insane.
Mace, well-deserved first ever win here for the 18 car, and could not come in a more crazy fashion. That finish reminded me of Elwood just last season where Russell won. Unfortunately, Russell not able to see the end of today's race, but that is an incredible finish for his teammate.
Yeah, I mean, that was just epic.
I mean, yeah, that is exactly what the NAPRA is all about.
Here, we actually have him right here.
Oh, come on! Not again! Not again!
Are you serious? Alright.
Anyways.
Mace, whatever you do,
can...
just don't press the space bar. I'll bring you up. And here is race winner Mace.
Well, we normally go to race stage for this, but
Alright, here.
well, Mace can come up if he wants to.
Oh,
Okay,
not.
no, just go to race stage. Just go to race
Yeah.
stage.
Yep.
Is Mace alive?
Oh, there he is. There's it.
He's alive.
Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. I don't know if we can do
Don't
interviews.
move. You will go into the stratosphere.
Alright.
Well, Mace, here in Victory Lane for the first time in your career driving the 18 cars. You came through those final laps. How did it feel? I mean, I've been in your position before, but definitely with your experience in this league, picking it up right now here in the Coca-Cola 600 weekend, it must have felt incredible.
You know, it felt pretty good to finally get the monkey off my back. You know, you kind of had to have a shooter's mentality. You got to see one go through the net. So, you know, getting this first one definitely feels good. Toddy, you are absolutely bogus for continuing to teleport me when I was trying to burn out. But that's a whole nother. I don't know. I told you to stop, but
You were
it's
going
whatever.
You were going up in space, dude.
Hush, this is my interview. This is my interview.
Okay, let's continue glazing yourself.
Alright.
Now, I do have to apologize for that move that I did make with 3 to go. I mean, all cards were kind of off the table there. I don't know why I was stuck 3 wide, but it happened. But yeah, Sierra, if you don't like the way that I drive, the 28 was throwing a temper tantrum on the front stretch. If you don't like the way I drive, beat me.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Thought he was
And we are
gonna
sorry for any spicy language coming through from the stream, but yeah,
Mason's an adulterated man.
Mace, big congratulations on this win. Must mean a lot to you. This one's gonna definitely go in the trophy cabinet for a while.
Well, gotta do it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, another
Alright.
chance to do it. Let's sweep. Why not?
Beautiful. Just heard from Mace, the driver of the 18 car, and today's race winner for the first time ever. Let's head over to post-race interviews with some of our other finishers. Let's see, who should we go to first?
we should do
I
Russell.
think.
I'm gonna be honest.
Where is he?
No.
Okay. Alright, well, we'll head to Russell once he gets into his box.
No, the 20. Most likely, yeah, Henry. So only a few people want to interview today.
Yeah. Mace, Noah, Wilson, Nick, and Luke were the final positions. Bro. Toddy, you gotta stop teleporting people, bro.
Also, the fact that Russell has vehicle sponsors is absolute sex.
Bro.
Okay, but
Anyways, coming up, Russell, you hear me?
Yeah.
There we go. Anyways, here on pit road with the 66 of Russell, just witnessed your teammate and one of your buddies in there in victory lane. What in the world?
Son.
yeah, thank you, Michigan.
Son.
Thank you.
Well, that's it.
But yeah, Russell.
Oh my goodness.
You did.
Anyways, Russell.
Go ahead.
Anyways, yeah, so just witnessed one of your teammates come into victory lane here, but yeah, I mean, unfortunately weren't able to finish the race yourself. What was your thought process there with the pit stop, and what was the problem there that eventually ended up losing fuel and not being able to finish the race on pit road?
I don't know. It was a good day. Kinda gutted that I didn't win, or at least finish the race, because like I chose the wrong fuel strategy. It would have been nice to like get full tank of gas, but I don't know, I miscalculated there. But yeah, congratulations to Mason. I'm happy for him. It was a good day for us. Kind of gutted that I'd even finish the race. I'd probably get 12th. But yeah, I'm most likely gonna, lose some ground to Noah in the point standings, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. We got next week to win, and lay some laps. And then yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. I hope to see you finish on the race next time. But yeah, this is a good result for your team and good team player. I sorry for thinking a bit lowly, but I was expecting another Kurt Busch interview over here. But definitely great to see you still doing these after the race. But 66 of Russell, a pretty good overall race for you. Was looking for a win, but unfortunately didn't get to finish. But yeah, hope to see you
Does
next
Michigan
week.
want an interview? Or you
See,
just-
Michigan doesn't use a mic.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
his mic
well-
consists of a 1996.
Alright, well, thank you. I guess.
Alright, yeah. Alright, next
Hold on, I
we
got
will
you.
go to... we can go to Nick, if he's here.
No, he's not here. I think he left the game too. Oh no, he's not. He's not here.
Obtains. Toddy turns misinformatory.
I think there's another guy up.
Alright,
There's not getting an interview. Okay, fuck me then.
Again, sorry for any spicy language coming through on stream, but if someone wants an interview, please just raise your hand on the stage. We'll head to the 4 of Deer next. All the way back here. Alright, Deer, you got me?
Yes, I do.
Alright, so, Deer, driving that 4 car for the first time tonight at Charlotte, and finished P8, I believe, but started P16, so you basically halved your starting position. How did you feel coming out through this race, and especially as your first start in this 4 car, how did you feel coming into this race, and what do you think's going on in that head now?
Yeah, well, first of all, our finishing position doesn't tell the whole tale. I think we were a top 3 car that whole day. We won stage 1, and then we were pretty fast. Kind of got put to the back through all the pit stops and stuff. I made a mistake on pit road. And then at the end, I was going to run out of fuel, but luckily that caution came out, and then that kind of saved me. And so that kind of helped our finishing position. But overall, pretty good day for our Harley-Davidson number 14. Last lap was kind of chaos, but, it's whatever. Some of these guys shouldn't even be in D2 and shouldn't even be in the league, but, what are you going to do about it? But overall, pretty good day for us.
Yeah, definitely cool to see you back in the car after all this time, searching for that second win, right?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Alright, yeah. So, that was the 4 of Deer. Next person to get an interview, I believe, would be Sierra. He's got his hand raised, so head over to the 28 car.
We're flying.
Wherever he is.
Man. Fucker. Alright, here we go. This one's gonna be good.
So, on pit road with the 28 of Sierra, finished in P6, started in P7, so not much margin there, but I don't think the margin really tells the whole story of what you went through tonight. Walk me through some of the stuff that happened and why you're only able to salvage a couple positions.
Well, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I had pace to win that race. I restarted P12 on one of the restarts, got all the way up to the podium spot before pit stops came, had pace, made up all the way to the front, and then, even though my strategy works out flawlessly, I get taken out by who other than the 18 of that boy Mace, who shouldn't even be in this league. I don't know why the fuck he's talking. He's a fucking cunt. That's what he is.
Oh,
And excuse my language. I'm sorry.
Yo, we need a
but he didn't deserve that win. He doesn't even deserve his seat at all. I had the car tonight. Was able to drive all the way back up to P6 after getting taken out. But yeah, pretty much all I have to say. That, like you said, doesn't tell the whole story at all. And he wants to tell me beat him next time. You couldn't even pass me without wrecking me and almost yourself. So maybe think before you speak a little bit more, Mace. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, well, some heated words exchanged from the 28 and the 18, one off each other tonight. But yeah, hoping to see you bounce back and maybe finish top 5s, top 3s later this season.
Oh, I will. Trust me.
All right.
Henry, do you want an interview?
That was the 28. Now, I believe we can go to
Henry.
Brian.
Or
Next guy is the 28 car. He has his hand up. Hello, Brian.
hello.
Hi. Yeah.
Alrighty, so yeah, Brian came through tonight. It started a little bit more in the back of the pack, P13, but unfortunately, just wasn't really able to make it stick there. Gained a couple positions, but most of them due to DNFs. Finished P10. How did the race go for you in your perspective of the 20 car, and what are you planning on? What are you planning on trying to improve coming through to next week and maybe the next to try and improve that finishing position?
Honestly, it was kind of disappointing the whole weekend as a whole. In the beginning, I guess I didn't really care of what was happening. I was just trying to, get the 20 car out front, which did happen in stage 1. But well, honestly, I didn't know what happened because it was really quick from what happened. But yeah, I got spin physics and just hit the pit wall, which caused me to go dead last in stage 1. Which honestly, I think that has to be one of my best runs in this league so far. Stage 2, I couldn't say much about that, but stage 3, I mean, during green flag pit stops, I pitted with Mace because I believe that he will probably be one of the guys to be up in the front. But I don't know who it was, but I think it was one of the Best Buy cars. I don't know if it's intentionally or not, but kind of I got put in the wall, which kind of ended my race. And when the caution came out, it didn't help either because everyone was, over here and over there. It's just, it wasn't a good weekend as a whole. But coming into next week, I'll try to be more aware of where I finish and how will I perform, because from stage 1, I'm really impressed of how we got to the front, like with I don't know how much pace that had in this damn car, but oh well, P13. I mean, what can I say more? I mean, GG's to everyone that finished. Kind of disappointed of this finish again, but I'll try to pull through next season. No, sorry, next week.
Alright, well, yeah. Hoping to see you maybe improve some of those finishing positions later in this 20 BTM car, but yeah, nice talking with you.
Uh-huh.
Alright, our next and final interview, we're gonna go to Henry over here in the 93.
Yo, what do you mean final? Yo.
Oh, sorry, Weston.
No. Do Warson first, then come to me.
Anyways.
You're such a good lover, Henry.
What?
I didn't say that.
What are we... Huh? Okay.
Yo, are we serious?
Anyways, Henry, one of your first starts here in the break series. Why am I a zombie? One of your first starts here in the break series in the 93 car. Started P15 and eventually ended up P9. Most of it was due to DNFs and things like that. But how did the race go from your perspective? And one of your first ever starts at least gets a top 10 here.
First of all, big congrats to the beer man himself, Mr. Mason. I am proud to see him win today, and I'm proud to see that he and Warson were going door to door once again. Today was a rough one. I made some mistakes, which I take full responsibility for. I apologize to Cosmo and Kirby. I did some things to them by accident. I misjudged it. My fault. The race was genuinely good. I liked it. I loved being back here. I loved racing with all these great drivers. I know some of them are going to be angry at me, but that's completely justified. I got a lot of learning to do, and I know I got a lot of work to do. Hopefully one day be up there racing up with them.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah, looking to see you make some more starts in the rest of the season. See what you can do then.
Yeah, let's hope.
Alright, thank you. And now, for what I think is our actually final interview is the 42, I believe. And if anyone else wants an interview, just like, I'm not gonna give one to you. Anyways, 42 or worsen. Started, you know, around late to midfield, just P11, but he was able to, you were able to make up some good stuff, finish in P3, actually. But, you know, tell me how it went for you. Why am I so close to you? Tell me how it went for you in this 42, and tell me what are your plans for the upcoming weeks and the rest of the season.
It was a fun race. Getting started near the back like I normally do because I can't qualify to save my life. Stage 1 was alright. Got myself to the front. Got taken out, and I went, you know what? Let's do something funny and let's try and figure out how far I can stretch fuel. Hence why I pit with 3 laps to go in stage 1. I was actually figuring out how far I can push the fuel for the remaining stages. So I knew at the end of stage 2, I was in second after I pit, I knew the 53 was going to run out. I knew he was. Because I nearly ran out in stage 1. So I was like, alright, P2 in stage, whatever. I take the lead because the 53 runs out. Stage 3, I have some of the greatest green flag pit stops you will ever see in your entire life. Back-to-back pit stops that gain me 2 seconds. The issue is where the draft came into play, because all Mason had to do was get remotely close to me, and that was it. All of a sudden, it became Talladega, which sucked. And, you know, it sucks getting third, but I'm glad Mason won it. You know, 54 laps led the most out of anybody here by like 30. I led 30 more laps than anybody else.
The
not win
counter
from
kind
that.
of broken.
I can still see it. You can see it. You can kind of see it.
Kinda. Yeah, it's a little bit, yeah.
54 laps. I don't know. I had a great battle with Mason. I mean, we were going at it. I was playing some championship caliber defense. But yeah, at the end, it just became a free for all. And when you got people like Michigan in the field, it's you always know something's gonna happen, especially when you look and he's restarting right next to you on the final restart.
Yeah, that's the Michigan hate is there's so much of it in general into the interviews right now.
It's justified though. It's justified.
The most justifiable hate I've ever seen. I think I have 3 clips.
More justifiable than the rumors between the Fords and the Chevys being rigged. That is more justified than
honestly, when it comes to Michigan here, honestly, I'd rather take the rigged cars and have to deal with him every week. I understand he's from, I gotta keep this peachy. The worst place to possibly live in the entire world, aka Britain.
Wow.
But
it's an island, not Britain.
Island.
It's an island, you say.
And I would argue that Afghanistan's worse, but carry on.
Honestly, if he was from Afghanistan, that'd probably be better. But, it's what it is at the end of the day. We made up a lot of points, even though stage 1 sucked for us. Stage 2, we got the points we needed. Final stage, we got the points we needed. But yeah, so I don't even know what's next. What's next?
Ohio, I think.
Ohio, I have no idea. Ohio,
Short
the
track.
Ohio.
I don't even know what that track is. We'll find it. We'll figure out together next week.
Yeah, and we'll see. We'll see. This race was good. It's just unfortunately we had Super Speedway draft. That was my one ick about it. Only ick was the fact that this was a Super Speedway race.
Yeah.
So, I was able to come the one time I came from starting stage 2. I came from bum F last to like third in like 6 laps. I just blew by everyone because I had draft, I had a run, and that was it. It's a super speedway with slight braking. That's what this race was. But
Yeah. Well, it was in the end a pretty nice finish from you. You know, take a top 3 any day. Obviously, not what you wanted. You definitely wanted to come off with the win, but you know.
I mean, unfortunately, we don't give off points for most laps led. That'd be nice. Wink, wink. You know.
That'd be nice. You give me ideas for PTN next season.
That would be yeah, that would be beautifully. I mean, we could implement it right now. I mean, nothing wrong with that. But you know, it's a shame. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention 2 of my teammates decided to run out of fuel with like 2 to go. That was fun.
Yeah, that happened.
That was fun.
That happened.
I knew I was gonna have help. I'm like, all right, there's 4 of us here, and then there were 2, and it's like, all right.
Yeah, but
If only I could win. But you know, it's whatever.
yeah, but you know, pretty close to the top tip of that podium already, and you're definitely getting better as the season goes on. So nice seeing you show here. Looking to see you do well next week.
Yep, thank you.
Alrighty. So I believe that'll do it, won't it?
Yep.
Alright. Well, anyways, from Atlanta. Sorry, not from Atlanta. Whoa. We are like a mile away from that, sorry. From Charlotte. It's completely different places. Sorry, I have something stuck in my head. But, anyways, from Charlotte, the Coca-Cola 300 winds up with a first ever win for the 18 of Mace, and incredible performance from him, incredible dominance, but this entire race, great race in total, from the Motorsports Network, MSN, and the NAPRA all combined, all the hardworking men and women on our crew. It's been Toddy and Mirage, and we'll sign off and see you tomorrow for the Coca-Cola 600 on the Napra Media Network. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Let's go, Mason. That dude is an unk.
What?
Let's